Just the other day, when I was at a coffee shop, I just overheard a conversation between two gentlemen. One among them was like around 50-55, and the other was like around my age. The whole conversation started in this way from the elderly gentleman. You guys are dreamers. If you're not dreaming at 25, we're not going to be sleeping at 55. You guys are fools. Maybe, but just to remind you, we are the modern day tools. You guys are arrogant. Yes, we are. We learnt it from our national flag, which never bent. You guys are immature. Maybe in thoughts, but our hearts are pure. We are dreamers. We are doers. We are hustlers and we are go-getters. Yes, according to our knowledge, we form around 29% of this nation. And I guess most of us have felt the same and have the same answers like this youngster over here. Yes, I'm talking about under 25. Yeah. You know, they call us the most troublesome generation. But do they know our troubles? No. We go through a breakup every other week and month. See, it feels so bad when you don't get a swipe back in Tinder and Happen. A lot of troubles, dude. Today, I'm going to talk about one such trouble of under 25 generation. I have a small and a short question to you all. How many of you have not faced the trouble of having good food at affordable price when you're away from your hometown? How many of you, I repeat, how many of you have not faced the trouble of having good food at affordable price when you're away from your hometown? Oh, you guys are so lucky, dude. I'm talking about the rest of 80%? Cool. The rest 80 will connect better. So, this is one thing which drove us to start a food truck. But it's not that easy. We have like two major troubles. One is, the whole orthodox mentality of parents, relatives, Sharmaji's daughter's IIT seat and Tiwari ki son, he just cracked NDA. You know what? So, it was really tough to crack that. And the second trouble was, what is a food truck? We're just 21, at that time. And we don't know how to build it. But we South Indians are heavily inspired by our movies. Anything, everything is possible for us. A person can build a rocket out of scratch, travels all the way to Mars, fights with the king, get his princess back, and everybody claps at the end of 3 hours. But to my observation, our whole life was a lie. Because it didn't took us 3 hours, yaar. It was like almost 3 months to know what a food truck is and how to operate it. Started with a lot of struggles, and we're like among the top 10 food truckers when we started this. Because Bangalore just have 10 food trucks at that time. So, in the span of 1 year, we expanded it from 1 truck to 3 trucks. Things were going on pretty well. But in the same time, what we couldn't observe is every gully and every gully of Bangalore were overflowing with food trucks. And we're standing among the feet of commoners. Even after getting recognized as the youngest food truckers of the nation. And we're not liking this taste. It's a bit depressing. In meantime, we got an invitation from our college NSS team, for a camp, that is National Service Scheme, where we happened to visit this very village, Ramnagara, where the epic Indian movie Sholay was shot. Now please don't stop yourselves. ए दोस्ती हम नहीं छोड़ेंगे, छोड़ेंगे दम मगर तेरा साथ ना छोड़ेंगे. Please don't nominate me for the next Indian Idol. I don't want to be a competitor for kids. Yeah. Most of you would be humming this song and imagining the bromance of Mr. Amitabh Bachchan and Dharmendra Ji. But deep down in my heart, I'm having a cute romance with a beautiful looking motorcycle in that song. Yeah. Coming from a defense background, we always think kids love to ride tricycles, men love to ride bikes. Legends like us, we always prefer this mean machine, Royal Enfield. You know, dug, 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 dug. Our heartbeats connect really well. Nothing like that. So, this is when I have combined both my worlds, bikes and barbecues. And this is where the whole saga started. I'm Arun Varma, 23 years of age, founder of BBQ Ride India, world's first barbecue bike company, and I mean it. What is a sidecar? How does it work? What's the mechanism behind it? The very concept of sidecar, which was used in this epic Indian movie Sholay, which revolutionized the Indian film industry at that time, is the same concept which we have used with a little bit of modification to make it as BBQ Ride India. This is where we faced a lot of criticism, a lot of fingers pointed, and a lot of flops behind our back. And I shouldn't mention this, but relatives, yeah. But this team has actually backed me up, turning my dream into reality, making it the biggest barbecue bike chain in the world as of now. I have fabricated a lot of things, a tempo traveler, a nano, a bullet, and a lot of other stuff. But I have never fabricated wings. But now this bike is flying. This bike is flying from London to Qatar, from Mauritius to streets of Rome, till Andaman, where I am going on a cruise soon. Currently, I am funnily positioned. I am the one who started this by lighting a fire on a sidecar. And now, I am the very person who is redesigning the same sidecar to extinguish the fire. The biggest problem of Bangalore is the traffic. For a big fire engine or maybe an ambulance, it takes a lot of time to reach the site of fire and the accident spot. So we are in verge of creating India's first sidecar fire engines and ambulances, which actually can reach the site of fire and accident a bit sooner. Ask not what the nation has done for you. Ask what have you done for it. We asked our question and got our answer back. Everybody are happy around me. My dad, mom, brother, team, and everyone. But there is this one person who's a bit jealous, whose generation actually taught us the real meaning of jugaad and social responsibility. And he's my grandpa. This is where, as a tribute, I have created a food scooter which actually can be used as an alternative food carrier for a lot of underprivileged youth. And if these two projects takes off, I'd be more than happy. They started calling me as founder and See, it actually took me 2 days to pronounce it correct. Entrepreneur. Entrepreneurship, for me, is not the kind of funding which is lying in your company account. It's not the kind of investors who are backing you up. It's not the kind of visibility your brand has in the market. It's actually the confidence which you build up in your voice, the spark in your eyes. Because at the end of the day, all the money leaves, but not your confidence. So let's come back to the conversation. I don't want this elderly gentleman to wait for such a long time. Look at the way you're dressed. I dress for myself, not for the world. Uncle, thanks a lot for today. So, what's the biggest advantage of under 25? Anybody over here? Cool. Age. Our age is our biggest advantage. We have to start early. It's not the basic engineering or the medicine or the business school graduation certificate or the tagline of founder which really matters. Because there are a lot of unexplored arts and everybody has a talent to prove themselves. Just start early and sky is the limit. What else? I'm talking to you. To you too, ma'am. To you all now. If an idea or a dream has enough confidence to scare you, you should have just a bit more to overcome it. For this, you don't have to wage a war. Just show a bit of human ego, because no idea is bigger than you. In my perspective, poverty and corruption are not the biggest troubles of a nation. It's the low estimation of yourselves towards solving the problem. Yeah. If you're ready to regret, then forget it. Nobody cares. And if you guys are not ready to regret, then go get it. You'll find your right place. Because at the end, whatever you deserve is already in reserve. This is Arun Varma signing off. Thank you. Jai Hind.